The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Detroit Lions. To get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Ford Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 1 yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. Defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
2nd and 5. Now it's gone. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Bates' kick is good, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Warren will try the right side. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A toss out right to Gibbs. Him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. T.J. Watt, always the disruptor, there to blow that play up.
Steelers 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Goff. His throw incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
To throw is Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, put it in the end zone, we're right back to even.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
Steelers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gamewell. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. He'll get a nice jump there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Somebody got it, boy. I watch him go it.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a 1st down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Gainwell is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Now Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just a second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Play action. It's gone. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing again is gone. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
2 for 1. 2 for...
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Williams. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A big gain on the play.
Hey, 76.
It's 4th down.
76.
On 4th down, gone. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin. And got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
It's caught. Smith. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Box it, box it, box. 318. Easy, easy, easy. Jump out. Gun.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
318.
Now Rodgers.
Here's a screen with Gainwell.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Calling a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Rodgers now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
319.
Here's Rodgers.
He'll check this one down to Gainwell. Down the right sideline.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Kenneth Gainwell.
38 yards.
And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Well, this is caught by Williams. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before you get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an...
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really miss me. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could seem to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out, and he can only get back to the 16-yard line. On play action, here's Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, It sets up third down. Jack to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. What a run by Williams. 56 yards.
56 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Yeah, here we go. Right to
On the give, it's Williams. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Look at the 8.
On the ground, it's Jalen Wallace. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Rodgers. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with...
He gets free. And he will score. And it's Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg will find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Javonte Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Play fake. Prescott. Open. Left side is Schoonmaker. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 47.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. They'll throw again. Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
To the air again. Prescott. This pass right side. Caught by Lamb. And he's into the end zone. What a response. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Screen 18.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Past the terrific run. Finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Cowboys
on the play fake. Dak. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10.
Yeah! Hey, kill! All right, hey! Hey, kill!
Now, Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Moving the tight end right. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now Dak on 4th down. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. This is caught at 2. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Plant. 158.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
18, 30.
On the ground, Gainwell. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
To throw is Rodgers. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. No. Rename. Go to 50. Hey, take 26.
Play action now with Rodgers. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and lift.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
258! Inside! Back north!
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That is caught side of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
47.
From the shotgun, it's down. That is brought in inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
26. Hey, 88.
First down for Aaron. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Warren. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. The 26-yard line.
Rodgers. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, tight end. Man he was looking for there. Third down coming up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it, but I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
26, 58.
Now Rodgers on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Rodgers going up top again. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down. A give, and here comes Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Second and 12.
On second down, it's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb to the 20. And he will score again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He finds Austin with the grab. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
The highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Get 158. Hey, check 26.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll let one go down the middle. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's a second and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Like, take 4 in. Kill.
They'll go again here with Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
We're going to 54. Why here? Then we're going to 53. 26.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
At this stage of the game, it's all about maximizing your possessions, but in order to get the ball back, your defense needs stops. Great job there on third and short, forcing the fourth down. In all likelihood, they're going to get the ball back here late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah! Here we go! Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. The throw here is complete. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's first and 10.
18, back north.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
50. 26. 18.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's taken in left side by Smith. Here comes 2nd down.
Get 300.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 28-yard line.
Again, it's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over. Hey, take 26. Slip again.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. To the left side and taken in by Smith. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Take 30. Back north. Stay right.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back one. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. On a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First down.
26.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Rodgers. This is caught at the 2. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's going to be run out of bounds. We've got zeros on the clock. We're going to keep going. We are heading to overtime. Could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime.
158.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
319.
They run out of the gun with Warren. They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. As now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And that is incomplete. They took a chance on this opening drive of OT. And now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down.
And, Mike, this is a throw that, yes, at this level you expect it to be caught. But remember, this is a running back on a flat route. These are very awkward angles to track the ball. You got to put it on his front shoulder pad, allow him to turn up the field, run through contact. I think with a better ball, that's a pickup on 4th down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. It's another run here for Williams. He's to the 10. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory.